So the person I'm gonna be doing the shoulder eval on, it's over there. I'm gonna close them off. So you can see, hopefully this is slow enough. There's no one else in here. All right, and oh, here is the paper blank. I cut out this part because I couldn't figure out how to print it out right, and the C5 through C8 kept showing up here. And for some reason, those sections are here. But so yeah, I cut that part out just so it's blank. Yeah. All right. Oh, there's nothing on the table as well that I can cheat off of. Cool. Still blank. Still the same piece of paper. Nothing on the back. Okay. Oh, damn it. All right, so here is the paper. And it's kind of small, but I did put a 1 after the T over here. And I had to draw in numbers 16 and 18. Yeah, for lateral and medial chord, I had to draw in because it wouldn't print out for some reason, but yeah. All right. This actually, I think this is good enough. All right, cool. All right, you can come. put this all the way over here. Alright. Want me to sit? Nah. This. Alright, ready? So, shoulder eval. Alright. I will start by taking a past and present history using OPQRST, onset, provoke, quality, radiate, OPQRS, severity, and time. I will also take a sample history, which will be signs and symptoms, allergies, medications, past pertinent history, last oral intake, and events leading up to the injury. So then I will inspect for any swelling, discoloration, deformity, as well as posture. Then I'll inspect the shoulders, just making sure that they are even, or maybe if they're unequal. The scapulae in the back, so turn around real quick. So the scapulae for any winging. I will also inspect for any atrophy or hypertrophy, and you can turn back around. And the arms hanging, just to make sure that they're hanging evenly, or see if they're hanging unevenly or unequal. Then I will move on to bony palpations. So scoot up so you can see a little bit. Move this closer. I'll start by palpating the clavicle, the sternoclavicular joint. Okay, go closer actually. Put it on top. Alright, can you bend down a little bit? Alright, so I'll palpate the clavicle, the sternoclavicular joint, and the acromioclavicular joint, as well as the, turn a little bit, as well as the humerus, the head of the humerus, and the bicipital groove as well in here. Then I will palpate the scapula. So for the scapula, I'm gonna turn. Start off with the acromion process and the coracoid process, which is gonna be here. Then you have your inferior angle, your medial angle, the lateral border, and the medial border, and the supraspinatus fossa, which is here, and the spine of the scap. Next, I'll go into soft tissue palpations. So first we start with the rotator cuff. Okay. Oh, okay. We'll start off with rotator cuff muscles. The rotator cuff muscles. So you have the, this one. You have the supraspinatus, infraspinatus, teres minor, which is like down here, and the subscap, which is going to be over here, but it's hard to palpate because it's underneath and deep. Then the deltoid. So I'll palpate the anterior, mid, and posterior deltoid. Anterior, mid, posterior deltoid. Next, I'll palpate the pectoralis major, and then minor, which is underneath. For that, we'll move on to the, turn around, trapezius. We have the upper, middle, and lower trapezius, as well as the major and minor rhomboids, and also the, so kind of turn your You have the you have the biceps, and then the coracobrachialis. Turn back around, as well as the serratus anterior. Yeah, and the levator scapulae. And if he raises his shoulders, then that's what activates that. You can relax. Next, after bony, soft tissue palpations, we go on to range of motion. Okay, so this is the one where you're gonna copy me. I would test it both actively and passively. In this case, I'll have him do it actively. Step back a little bit, just so that we don't hit each other. We'll start with flexion at 90 degrees. All right, extension at 60 degrees. And then abduction at 90 degrees or 180 degrees, and then adduction at 45 degrees. None, that's the horizontal one. So just yeah. Then we're gonna go horizontal abduction, horizontal adduction, and then internal rotation at 90 degrees. External rotation at 90 degrees, internal rotation at 90 degrees, and then internal and external rotation are also known as medial and lateral rotation. Next is going to be muscle actions with restricted range of movement. So this is the one where you're going against my force. All right, so turn outward. First, we're going to do flexion. Go. Push, 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 push. And that's for the pectoralis major, the anterior deltoid, as well as the bicep. And then we're gonna go into extension. So push, 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 and that's for the. All right, stop. That's for the posterior deltoid, the latissimus dorsi, and the teres major. Then we're gonna go into, step that way a little bit. She still see you. All right. We're gonna go abduction, push, 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 push. All right, and so that's for the middle deltoid and the supraspinatus. Then we're gonna go into. You can actually kind of keep it up, and then you'll go against me this way. Actually, let me step it here. You'll go against me this way. Okay, ready? Push, push, push. Go. No. You're gonna go down. Go. 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 All right. And that's for the. That's adduction. And that's for the pectoralis major. And no. Yeah, pectoralis major and. Oh, I'm gonna use my look. Adduction for the pectoralis major and latissimus dorsi. All right, let's get up. Then we're gonna go into horizontal. So yeah, no, I'll have you start here. So go ahead and push against me. Push, 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 push. So that's horizontal adduction, and horizontal abduction is gonna be. Go ahead. Push, 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 push. All right. And let's see. That was for horizontal adduction is for the anterior deltoid, the pectoralis major, and the coracobrachialis. And let's see. Then. Oh, okay. So. Oh, this is the one where you don't. I don't make contact with you, so step back a little, or no, come back. All right, cool. So we're gonna do so scapular abduction and upward rotation. So that's the one where you go forward and then rotate kind of upward. All right, so then that is for the posterior deltoid, the latissimus dorsi, and the teres minor. Scapular abduction and scapular abduction and upward rotation is for the serratus anterior. And then next we're gonna have shoulder elevation. So that's for the levator scapulae and the trapezius. Then we're gonna have shoulder depression. All right, wait, start neutral. Okay, now depress. All right, so then that's gonna be for the lower traps, and then scapular adduction and downward rotation. So adduction first, do the pinch, and then downward rotation. And then that's for the rhomboid major and rhomboid minor. Next is gonna be neurological. We're gonna start off with motor. So step back, so we don't hit each other. C5 is gonna be for the deltoid. So C6 is gonna be, you can relax now. C6 is gonna be wrist extensor group. C7 is gonna be triceps.
I can't see.
Oh, tricep, wrist flexion, and then finger extensor group. And all right, relax. C7. C8 is gonna be finger flexors, and then T1 is gonna be finger abduction and adduction. And then next is going to be sensory. So scoot up so she can see again where I'm touching. So we're going to start with C5, which is going to be the central, the anterior central lateral arm, and then and then C5, C6 is going to be the thumb. C7, and this is for sensory. C7 is going to be the middle finger. C8 is going to be the little finger, and T1 is going to be the anterior central medial forearm. That's for sensory, motor sensory. And then next is gonna be reflex test. So, all right, relax. For C5, you have the bicep tendon, which is there, and then C6 is gonna be the brachioradialis tendon, which is there, and then finally the tricep tendon, which is gonna be for C7, it's gonna be there. Oh, actually, let's make that look better. All right. Next will be a blood flow test. So take his pulse. Oh, do you have your phone? We'll use your timer. All right, ready? And then start it. And then after you start it, you can relax. All right, 18. So 18 times 4. 72 beats per minute, strong and regular. Next, we'll also do a recapitularization test, or Allen's nail bed test. So squeeze here, fingernail color should come back within 2 seconds. If they have nail polish or you can't see their fingernail, you can do it that, and then color should still come back within 2 seconds. And I would compare bilaterally.